Yes. Hello, my name is Anthony Dancy. I spoke with Courtney on Friday, and told her I was putting together a short little video, where I discussed some of the tips, that could be included to helping increase your online presence, from where you currently stand. And I just wanted to explain a couple things that I found out while doing some research on your guys' website. Um, it appears that you guys probably have an in-house marketing, just from what I can tell based on how your website is built. Um, it's got a lot of good content, a lot of information. I can tell a lot of people do search your website when they have questions, based on blogs, based on resources that you have posted, and as well as the keywords and the secondary keywords that you're currently using on your website, I'm assuming SEO purposes, and things of that nature. But a couple of things I wanted to point out. If we go by and look at your keywords, where I can tell you're missing a lot of opportunity is, I see that you guys do commercial solar, and we have commercial solar solutions. There's a huge search volume, which you're generating about 55 people to visit your site through that search volume, but you're ranking sixth. Generally speaking, if you could get this rank up in, 1, 2, 3 area, you're going to see a lot more volume being generated. But as I go through a lot of your keywords and secondary keywords, there's a lot of information, about, information that people might seek, on if they got questions, and a lot of those have high search volumes, and you have a lot of ranking coming along with those keywords. But what I don't see, is a lot of like areas as far as where you provide solar. I know Victorville, Apple Valley, and places like that, in your surrounding areas, would be good places to implement those keywords, so that when people are searching, instead of just searching for option one, you guys have built a good brand, so you're getting a good search volume for your brand recognition, and you're generating a lot of traffic by your brand. But if people specifically don't know to search for option one, how much traffic are you getting, outside of just general knowledge and general information, that people are wanting to ask about, like solar PPA versus lease? There's a huge volume of people wanting to know that information, and you're getting some search volume. You're getting some traffic to your website for that, but you're still only ranking 10. And then, like I said before, since you do commercial installation, I personally would like to see, you guys implement some more of those keywords uh, as far as people who are searching for commercial solar, to take advantage, of the fact that you have commercial solar and generate some traffic, to your website for those reasons. Based on how, like I said, you have a lot of keywords, you're generating a lot of traffic. I just don't know how much of that traffic is based on people needing answers to certain questions that they may have, maybe net metering 3.0, or just understanding the difference between a lease and a PPA, and warranty information and things of that nature. But my suggestion is, just being able to include some of the keywords like solar Victorville, solar panels Victorville, solar installation Victorville, things that when people are doing their searches, they're looking in that specific area for an installation company or a company that does install solar, whether it be commercial or residential. because there are high volumes of searches going on for those areas. And by being able to capitalize on those, you'd have a better chance of landing specific clients who don't know you by name, and who aren't just asking questions or trying to get general information. Because like I said, you are generating a lot of traffic for those particular reasons. And if we look, go down and look at these higher search volumes, like right here, commercial solar installation. That's a high search volume, 4,000 hits every month. People searching commercial solar installation, but you're ranking 100, and that's a huge miss, because you do install commercial solar power, 2,500 searches every month for commercial solar power, and you're on the 7th page of Google. You're not generating any traffic, and you guys are a commercial installation company. So I would go back and really implement some of these particular keywords in order to land some of this traffic here, to be able to get some more commercial business. Here's another one, commercial solar solutions. You're generating your 700 search volume. You're getting 55. See, right? You're 6th in rankings here. So you do have this implemented in your website very well. It could be improved, but your search volume, by switching this or just adding these, is going to increase the amount of traffic greatly on the commercial side of the industry, and really generate a lot of power in your region, and continue to help build your brand. Like I said, I just want to keep this short. The one last thing I want to talk about was your backlinks. If we go down and look at a backlink profile, you have a good amount of backlinks here. You're having a really good rating for it. One of the things that I would focus on a little bit is if we look down here at the rating, you have a good spread on where your backlink power is coming from. But a lot of your power, if you can get more quality backlinks over here in this area, the 60s to the 90s, even the 100s, by doing some research and really focusing on getting some of those higher quality backlinks, you generate more power to your website through that, in that aspect as well. Because you have plenty of low ranking, but now you're at that point where you're ranking, you have a 32 rating, to really drive an increase in that rating and start generating more power to your website from your backlinks. I would start focusing on, more backlinks that have to do with higher ratings, in this area here. All right. Well, that's it. Like I said, I just wanted to keep this short and give you some information and some tips that I thought would really drive some business towards your website, not just informational purposes, but more along the lines of commercial business. Well, I hope I gave you some insightful information. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. My cell phone will be in the bottom of my email. You can email me back as well. I'd be happy to share some more information that I have. All right. Have a good weekend. Thank you.